Alright, so we are back from Worm's Tooth. After that little bit of adventure, we have a fairly good amount of gold here, over 10,000 gold pieces. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to a nearby town. Let's see, I think the nearest town is Solitude. I'm going to get some, hopefully some new gear, maybe upgrade some gear, get some new potions and stuff like that. I'm going to see if I can disenchant a few things as well. After that, we'll continue on with the main story, going on to Alduin's Wall, which means we need to head over to Skyhaven Temple, which is relatively in this direction. I believe the closest location we can get to is Markarth, and then head east from there to get to Skyhaven Temple. So that's the plan for today, and to kind of go along that. After that, we definitely need to talk with Sophia because we definitely have a few words we need to discuss, so definitely need to speak with her in private. Okay, so the first place we're going to check out is the smith and see if we can get any new equipment or stronger equipment. I don't think there's a place here that I can do enchantments, but don't quote me on that. But I think I can get potions from Angeline's aromatics. Sorry. But yeah, I don't think there's anything I can really do in terms of like enchanting.
Seems there's no end to the finest weapons.
So let's see. What do you have in terms of weapons? Warhammer, sapping, greatsword. So nothing really too useful. Let's see. Armor, probably the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, armor's not really anything good here. Don't really need any pieces or anything like that. I can't ask him to hone my weapon or temper my armor.
I suppose so, yes.
So let's see. I'm gonna enchant my armor first before I temper it, because I think I'm gonna rely on people to enchant my armor and weapons and stuff like that. So we'll come back to that here in a bit. I still want to go get materials and potions and stuff like that. So let's see, what do you have in terms of potions and how much you're selling them for. Let's see. That's not a bad price, actually. We just earned 300 gold from that one mission, so that's definitely pretty good pricing. Potion of Magicka. We'll take your minor, and yeah, we'll take those as well. Stamina. Yeah, we're gonna need stamina too.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
Okay, so we're good on that. From here, I'm gonna double check and see if there's a place I can do enchantments, because I want to enchant the weapons that I'm using, as well as my armor. But I'm not sure if there's a place here I can do enchantments. I think Bits and Pieces might. Let's take a look and see. This might just be a general store, if I remember correctly. Okay, I think this is just a general store. Nothing really here I can use. Yeah, okay, it's just a general store. She doesn't really have much of anything.
Viren said you got here just before the execution. Take a look.
And she just sells, yeah, nothing really too useful. I mean, if I was a two-handed wielder, that execution double axe would be really good. But other than that, yeah, nothing really worthwhile. Like the potion of regeneration is not that good. Yeah, we'll take your minor potions.
Come back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna stop over in Whiterun, because I thought there was a place here that I can enchant my weapons and stuff, but I guess unless I go into the castle, there's not anything I can really do. So what I'm going to do, I'm not sure what Fletcher is. Actually, what is Fletcher? I don't know what that building is. I think that's maybe a church or something. Probably not what I'm looking for. But yeah, we'll go over to Whiterun. We'll enchant some weapons. Maybe I'll buy a house there or something. Maybe I'll buy the house in Whiterun or something. Set up a base of operations. And from there, we'll enchant weapons, enchant our armor, and then we'll head over to... where are we going? Slipped my mind for a second. We'll head over to Markarth, and then we'll continue on to Karthspire. So that's going to be the plan here. Alright, so I did a few enchantments here. I've increased the magic regeneration of my body armor by 20%. I have a golden necklace that increases my overall magicka. Destruction spells cost 8% less. And as far as my weapons, I have both wind and water enchantments. So this should definitely be interesting moving forward, because these are going to be my two primary weapons until I can find something better for now. I know usually I'll keep the iron kunai, but for the range, it's not great to trade that in for speed. At least with the range of these weapons, I can be a little bit farther away when I strike enemies, because with the iron kunai, I have to be slightly closer to actually do damage with that. So that's why I decided to go with two swords instead of a sword and a dagger. So I think we have everything that we need in terms of equipment and potions. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a carriage over to Markarth, and we'll go over to Karthspire, and we'll continue on with the main mission. Right, so I think in order to get where we need to go... Are you kidding me? A mud crab almost killed me. These damn hardcore mods. Okay, so there's definitely fighting going on up ahead. Let me go ahead and heal myself up here a little bit. There we go. So yeah, looks like the Forsworn are fighting someone, but I can't exactly see who they're fighting. But we need to come this way in order to get to Karthspire. So we'll have to go through the Forsworn here. I don't think they're that tough in terms of oh wow, are they fighting amongst themselves? It looks like they're fighting amongst themselves.
This place is full of strange people in revealing costumes. I feel quite at home.
There is a lot of them fighting right now. Alright, let's do this.
Never should have.
Is that a dragon? That's definitely not good. That is definitely a dragon. A necromantic dragon? You know what? I think it's time we get out of here, Sophia. This is not the fight we want. I don't know what a necromantic dragon can do, but it shoots out purple flames, and I don't want any of that. Yeah, I don't want any part of that. Alright. So we're inside of Karthspire with Delphine and Esbern. Looks like there's Forsworn here. Alright. Alright, so I think Esbern's classified as a mage, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Actually, let me take that Briar Heart. That might be useful. But yeah, we got to cut through some Forsworn here to get where we need to go. It's a good thing we have Delphine with us and Esbern, so they can tank the majority of the Forsworn here. What is this?
This looks promising.
Looks like another puzzle.
We've
Let's
got
see.
to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left.
Okay, so you just have to all make them dragonborn
Well,
symbols.
that has got to be the world's easiest puzzle.
But those old blades left in our way.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Sophia. That was pretty easy. Oh, okay. All right. Now I remember reading this from Hitomi's journals that she left behind, and this is a doozy. I believe, if I remember correctly, we have to step only on the symbols that are dragonborn. Sophia,
What's on your mind?
wait
I'll
here.
be here. Unless I find someone better to stalk.
Symbols on the floor.
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
Be careful.
All right.
We'll cross once it's safe.
All right. So far, so good.
Look safe now. Let's move.
Okay.
Yes, I think we must be close to the entrance.
All right. Come with me,
Was
Sophia.
that well? I have nothing better to do, I suppose.
Skyhaven Temple discovered. Oh wow. I forget just how breathtaking this place can be. What do we have here? Circle of Major Alchemy, Flawless Alchemist, Gold, Heroic Bracers, which I don't need, but I can give to Sophia.
Was there something you wanted? I'll get right on it.
Alright.
What's on your mind?
I need you to open this chest for me.
I can do that.
We? No? Okay. We'll settle it later.
Blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look
Esbern's
here.
probably right.
You see how the ancient blades
Try using
revered
your
me
blood on
Cyrodiil?
the carved seal
Hmm.
of war.
Now they want me to cut myself. First it was slaying dragons, rescuing people, cutting myself. Alright.
It's done. Look, it's coming to life. You did it. Here's the entrance. After you, Dragonborn. You should have an honor of being the first to set foot in Skyrim Temple.
There's no
Oh, that looked painful. Well, at least you only had to give a small drop of blood from your hand. I was waiting for them to stab you in the back and spill all of your blood.
You... Yeah, we're gonna have this talk by the end of the today, Sophia.
Careful.
You guys are blocking me, so I can't really, There we go.
I hope you don't live to suffer the shame of being beaten by a woman.
Since it's me, though, they may be a little more forgiving.
Wait, why did you guys draw your weapons? I don't see anyone here. And I don't sense anyone here. Hmm. Yeah, I don't sense anything here. Dragonbane. 20 extra damage to dragons, 10 points of shock to others. Alright, we'll take Dragonbane. Let's take a look at this weapon. Ooh, that is a very fine katana here. We may switch this out, or we'll keep a hold of it when we fight dragons. That's kind of a weapon we want to keep. If anything, maybe disenchant it as the last resort.
Won't you just die already?
Who is here? Who are we fighting? Let's... Is there someone here? 'Cause I don't sense anyone. This is definitely strange. Interesting. I'm a little confused.
You should never fight a woman. They always fight
Hmm.
dirty.
Well, let's go adventure around here and see what we can find, because clearly these people sense something, but I'm not sensing anything here. I don't see anything. Apparently there's something. I wonder if it's the dragon outside that's causing this. 'Cause I feel like it may be the dragon outside. And if that's the case, it may be a mod I have installed. So let me do a quick save and see if it's a mod that's causing this.
Shores bones, here it is. Alduin's wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a final example of early Second Era Kaviri sculpture and relief. Yes, let's see what we have.
Please tell me we don't have to listen to this guy giving a lecture. I'm already tired from all the walking and this guy is so boring.
Look, Sophia, we need to learn what's happening here. I know you don't give a shit. It's clear that you don't. But some of us actually want to save the world and actually be something. Alright? So I need you to chill out and shut up.
Isn't it amazing? Ah, of course. Not everyone has an appreciation for the artistic wonders of the world. Let me see if I can find the right panel.
Alright, tell me how to kill this so-called world eater.
Isn't it amazing? Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we?
I was hoping you start reading the tapestry. Something's a little weird here. Game may be bugging out a little bit. So, Esperin, you gonna read any of this, or?
Isn't it amazing? Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we?
Alright, a bit strange here. Let me see if I can figure out what exactly is going on, because it seems like Esperin's bugged out, and he's not reading the scroll here, or the wall here. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna see a brief video cut, and I'm gonna see exactly what's going on here. Alright, I think we might have fixed what's going on here. I think because Delphine wasn't here, it wouldn't advance on.
Here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism.
Doesn't really help us in this situation.
This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin when he returned.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
I barely know what shouts are, but I'm sure those old dudes that taught me about them might know something.
You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
So what do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
I don't really care what this Tiber Septim person did, but power can definitely be dangerous. If I told you the entire story of Hitomi, you can pretty much guess just how dangerous power can be when wielded when someone that's irresponsible. So I would choose your words wisely.
Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
Maybe.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here.
All right. So we'll let Esbern and Delphine deal with this.
We're truly fools to have spent eons building this monument to absurdity.
Finally!
What
I
good is
never thought I would be
information
so
when
happy to
building-
go and see the Greybeards. But after having to tag along with the mighty geriatric dragon slayers, they seem wonderful in comparison.
So let's go talk with the Greybeards, see what we have to do next, and then I think it's time we have the talk with Sophia. All right, so where are you? Because we definitely have a conversation about, I guess, some type of shout that's dragons are weak against. I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, before that though, just gonna take all your potions here.
Sky, guard you.
Thanks.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
Doesn't matter.
Yes. For matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand. Or who you stand with.
I stand by myself.
If you wish to stand alone, so be it. If you wish for our help, you will answer my question.
You really, really tend to get on my nerves here.
Where did you learn of a shout used to defeat Alduin?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The Blades aren't keeping secrets from me, unlike you guys.
Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals.
So you refuse to help me.
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Dieu, rock lostovaki, strudul, rock ventinvak, pardonax.
So,
Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
damn right. So you're gonna teach me the shout.
No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss,
Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
I thought you knew all the words of power.
But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you.
So what's so bad about this dragon, Ren?
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
I feel like I'm ready for that. And Sophia, please get lost.
Breath and focus.
You are not that important.
I cannot teach you the shout, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice.
You say that, but I feel like this shout is very important.
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who's Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
Why haven't I got to speak with him yet?
You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
Then why haven't I met him yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of this mountain?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Well, take me to Paarthurnax then. And you, stay here for a second.
What is the plan?
I need you to stay here for a second.
Until the decay claims me.
Alright.
I will show you how to open the way.
Alright, show me how to open the gate.
Look.
Learn the clear sky shout.
Core.
Alright, seems like we learned a new spell.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
I think I accidentally wasted a dragon soul.
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly.
Indeed.
Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Alright, so I think we know what we're going to be doing next, but before that, Sophia, let's go have a talk. So, Sophia, you haven't been really pulling your weight these last couple of battles. You still haven't told me who you are, what you're doing here, and quite frankly, I can't trust you. But there is one final thing you can do for me. There's something that I need from you in order to obtain more power, and I thought there was a better way, and just know that I'm sorry.
I'm all ears.
Forgive me.